Mob violence is not good. We are not supposed to have mob violence in this country, which is why when the police say they're dealing swiftly with a violent mob in London and Hartlepool after a previous Southport riot, we might say that was good, except that in situations where non-white people are doing the same thing, it seems the police deal swiftly with that situation by running away and leaving them to it. There's something wrong there, surely. I'm Granniopteryx. I'm on YouTube, Rumble, BitChute and Minds. There have been situations in England, and I'm talking specifically about England, situations where, for instance, there's a riot among predominantly people of West Indian origin in somewhere like Brixton, which is a suburb of London. And then suddenly you find people of West Indian origin rioting in places like Leeds and Manchester. And that's because I'm using the West Indians as an example, but it could be any ethnic minority. They feel they're a beleaguered minority in the country, and they feel some sort of fellow feeling with the minority that started the rioting in the first place, and they also become inflamed. And we're accustomed to that. If there's as I say, if the West Indians are rioting in Brixton, then pretty soon they're going to be rioting in Manchester. If people of Pakistani origin are rioting in Wembley, then they're going to be rioting in Hare Hills, or vice versa. That sort of thing is going to happen, and we're used to that. What we're not used to seeing is white, ethnically English people rioting in one town and then the riot spreading to other towns. Why might this happen? Well, it's because these white ethnic English people are starting to feel that they are a beleaguered ethnic minority. And that's as a result of the way the government is treating them and has been treating them. I'm not talking about the Labour Party here. The Conservatives have been doing the same thing, or rather under the Conservatives. It's the police who are showing up more in this situation. So it says here, police deal swiftly with violent mob in London and Hartlepool after previous Southport riot. Well, you see, what's happened is that the police are dealing swiftly with these guys, but when the other ethnic minorities, specifically Muslim ethnic minorities, more often Muslim ethnic minorities, get involved in mob violence, the police, as we saw recently, just run away and leave them to sort out their own difficulties there, and they stay out of it, the police. So there's a definite difference in the way the law is being applied here. It says here, protests over the mass stabbing that took place in Southport spread to other areas of the country on Wednesday evening. And then there was an Enough is Enough rally promoted by Tommy Robinson and actor Lawrence Fox as a peaceful demonstration. However, it descended into violence as far-right protesters clashed with the riot police. Well, when we get down to that part of the sentence, I don't believe them, because I remember the far-right violence that was supposed to have taken place during the first Tommy Robinson rally in June. And, well, you can look up the videos to see exactly how far-right violence operated in that rally. Crowds launched flares and bottles towards police, shouting chants including "England till I die" and "We want our country back." Well, there's definitely something going on there, but how much of it is actually being caused by the police? Look, I wasn't there, I can't say. But it wouldn't surprise me. The police seem to be doing a lot of the pushing, don't they? Meanwhile, in Hartlepool, footage shows lines of riot police forming in the street to face down protesters. The Northern Echo reported that men in balaclavas were seen hitting police with wooden bats as waves of protesters clashed with officers. Again, I don't trust the Northern Echo because, as I saw from the June the 1st rally, they were all reporting this, all the papers were reporting the same thing, and it was all a lie. Now, it could have been that there were agents provocateurs there, or people with really violent emotions on what went on in Southport. But we have to look further into that, and we have to consider that these people are doing this, and the English aren't rioters. This is not in our national character, as you could see from the July 27th rally. When English people are doing this sort of thing, if they do it, it's because they feel that nobody is listening to them. And any government with any wisdom would take notice of that. Although I have to say that I don't think that this government has much in the way of wisdom. All right, till next time. You can help my channel by clicking like, by subscribing, by clicking the notification bell, and by sharing if you're so inclined. Links to my other channels are in the description, also links to donation sites, but really the best way you can help me is simply by clicking like. Thank you.